Hello everybody, it's Doom here, and recently I was just scrolling on YouTube and I stumbled across these insane leaks of two new Halloween animatronics for the 2025 season. And I'm not even quite sure what to think about them, but they're interesting to say the very least. So today I'll be showing off and sharing my thoughts on these two new animatronics and more. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So this is the first of the two, and it is definitely the most boring of the two, and most generic. It is yet another 10-foot werewolf. We already got a 10-foot werewolf from Party City a couple years back. That was the Mega Wolf, and the Mega Wolf was pretty awesome, but this guy is not awesome. He without a doubt lacks in animation, as the only little bit of animation he has is the arms going back and his head going up. It's like a howling animation, and yeah, the size being 10 feet is definitely not going to be carrying this guy, because honestly, a 10-foot werewolf doesn't even make much sense in the first place. I think this prop needs at least one more animation, probably a bunch more to make it actually good, but the fact that he just stands there static the entire time, I mean, he only howls once in his entire activation, and then the rest of the time he's just growling, and his mouth doesn't even move when he growls, so that's it's kind of boring, not gonna lie. If I had to say one thing positive about him, it would be his look. I mean, his eyes actually do look pretty scary. And he's also got some pretty good detail on the legs, as the pants are actually ripped and you can actually see some hair underneath there as well. And the feet also look pretty cool as well. So that is one good side of him. And if this prop does get released, it's probably going to be either Morris costumes or Halloween costumes, and either of those options, I know they're going to mark up this price like insane. It's probably gonna end up being like over $500 for sure, which is obviously insane for this prop, so this prop is probably not going to do well if it gets released.
I've been roaming these desolate lands for 1,000 years. I'll consume whoever is foolish enough to get in my way.
Now, this one has been floating around in images for a while, but now that we actually have the video, I can confidently say that I actually really like this prop. It is very decent. Well, actually, decent is an understatement. I think they had a concept and they executed that perfectly. I can definitely tell he was like supposed to be like an underground creature hiding underneath a graveyard, and then when he came out, he got some graves on top of him and he's got some grass on top of him, and as it goes lower down his body, the dirt gets darker and darker like it would in real terrain. So although he is kind of like a generic classic SVI prop, they did do some things that I really enjoy, and they did it in a great way. The animation is alright. I would like it if he went like side to side as well. I think that would be really cool, but I understand why they didn't do that, because he's probably got a lot of weight to carry up there, so moving side to side, it would probably be breaking very quick. I do see this one being very expensive and breaking probably easier than some of the other animatronics, but he is definitely leagues above the werewolf we just saw, and I really do hope this guy does get released. Oh, and he looks really good in the dark as well. I love the look of this thing. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and what do you think about these two animatronics? Make sure to tell me down in the comments below. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Doom out.